Santos sensation. The last Jota Bonito. The perfect chaos. Neymar Jr. The boy who had the world at his feet, going from outstanding levels of talent and achievement to rotting away on the sidelines after being plagued with problems throughout his career, and in the process creating one of the most tragic yet complicated collapses in football history. This is the story of Neymar Jr. On the 5th of February 1992, a boy known as Neymar da Silva Santos Jr. was born in Sau Paulo, in Brazil, to the parents of Neymar Sr. and Nadine da Silva. Jr. inherited the name of his father, who was already a former footballer. Neymar didn't have the richest of childhoods. He was brought up in quite a poor area of Brazil and often had no electricity in their small family home. As a result, Neymar filled his time by playing futsal and street football. He would spend nearly all his days playing on the streets, improving his techniques, speed of thought, and helping him move around in tight spaces. All these hours of futsal would prove to have a long-lasting effect and really helped him and influenced his future career. Neymar's footballing career started at the young age at 6, playing for his local team. At the age of 11, he was spotted by one of the biggest clubs in Brazil, Santos, who offered him a contract in 2003, where he was inducted into their academy. He continued through the youth academy, and at the age of 14, he travelled to Spain for tryouts with Real Madrid. However, despite doing well in these tryouts, his father decided it was best if he returned to Brazil and continued with Santos, and that is exactly what he did. He continued to impress those in the academy and came up the ranks until the 7th of March 2009, where he was handed his senior debut at just 17 years of age. After this game, everyone saw the sheer potential he had, and as a result, he was instantly integrated into the first team. In his first season, he played 48 games, scoring 14 goals in the process. But that was nothing compared to what was about to come. In the summer of 2010, Neymar rejected offers from many English clubs like Chelsea, Arsenal, and West Ham. No wonder he rejected that one. He prioritised Santos and wanted to continue to create a name for himself. At just 18 years of age, he scored a whopping 42 goals in 60 games, placing him third in the Southern American Player of the Year, behind Andreas D'Alessandro and Veron. He won the 2011 Puskas Award for an unbelievable goal where he dribbled the entire pitch and chipped the keeper. But the crazy part is, this was just normal for Neymar. His technique, his skill, his flair, it was completely unmatched to anyone. His potential skied the limit. At this point, the hype for Neymar was huge. And when I say huge, I mean huge. Let me give you a present day example. Think of Lamine Yamal. He's getting a lot of attention at the moment playing for Barcelona. Now times that hype by 100. That's the level Neymar was on. He continued his rampage throughout South America over the next few years, making his debut for the Brazil national team in 2011, and even got nominated for the Ballon d'Or, coming in the top 10 while playing for Santos. However, there was a point where his time at Santos had to come to an end, and in April 2013, after 225 games and 136 goals, Neymar announced he was leaving Santos with the intention to play in Europe. But the question was now, where would he go next? On the 3rd of June 2013, Neymar Jr. was announced as he walked out the Camp Nou in front of 55,000 Barcelona fans. Originally, his transfer fee was supposedly 58 million euros. However, after some investigation, it turns out the transfer fee was actually 86 million euros. Despite all this confusion, Neymar began his time at Barcelona trying to adapt to Spanish football. He managed to score 15 goals in his first season, which got him ready for the upcoming World Cup in his home country, Brazil. Neymar was cemented into the first team and played very well in the group stages. They faced Chile in the round of 16s in a game that got dragged to penalties, with Neymar scoring the winning pen to take them to the quarterfinals against Colombia. However, little did Neymar know that this game was nearly the end of not only his career, but his life. Early on into the game, Neymar was kneed in the back and sustained a rather serious vertebrae injury. Neymar was extremely fortunate to come out of this with just that injury, however, as if he was kneed just 2 centimeters lower in the back, he would have been forced to never play football ever again, leaving him in a wheelchair. In a different world, this day would have been the day that changed his career forever. But fortunate for him, he was given another chance. He made an incredibly fast recovery, and despite missing the rest of the World Cup campaign, he returned to Barcelona at the start of September, just 2 months after his near career-ending injury, where he would quickly regain his form and get back to what he did best: chaos. He balled out in all competitions, humiliating opponents that tried to challenge him. Him, Suarez and Messi became the ruthless front three known as MSN and would go down as one of the best trios to ever exist in football. In 2015, Neymar contributed to Barcelona's title win, as well as scoring in both the Copa del Rey final and the Champions League final to grant Barcelona with a historic treble. He ended the season joint highest goal scorer in La Liga with Cristiano Ronaldo, and he also came third in the Ballon d'Or behind obviously Ronaldo and Messi. Neymar continued his domination with a combined 51 goals over the next 2 seasons. He had everything he could have ever wished for, and even with all these achievements, his potential was still considered at an even higher level. However, little did Neymar know that his next decision would affect not only his career, but his entire life forever. And that day came on the 3rd of August, 2017.
Now, Barcelona Football Club has given one of its star players, Neymar, permission to discuss a world record transfer deal with Paris Saint-Germain.
Paris Saint-Germain are looking to capitalise on uncertainty surrounding the star's future at the Nou Camp, and the Liga side are reportedly prepared to pay the Brazilians $250 million release clause.
After expressing his desire to leave Barcelona, Neymar joined PSG on the 3rd of August 2017 for $222 million, the most expensive football transfer ever to this day. He made this move in an attempt to step out of Messi's shadow and try to make a name for himself as the sole star. It was a big risk, going from a well-established club like Barcelona to a struggling club in terms of European success. But Neymar saw this as a challenge, a project, something he can help them accomplish. He made his debut in September, bagging a goal and an assist in his first game. And in all fairness, the first little while at PSG was going really well. But that was until all this momentum came crashing down. On the 26th of February, Neymar was tackled by a Marseille player, leaving him down on the ground, crying out in pain. He was stretchered off the pitch and was out for around 8 weeks, marking the beginning of the worst, unexpected and unfortunate turn of events.
Right, we have some huge breaking news.
Neymar
is going to miss the rest of the season.
It's been ruled out for the rest of the season with an ankle injury.
He is out for the rest of the season.
1,018 days. That's the amount of days Neymar has been injured since his move to PSG. 1,018. Nearly 3 years worth of injury. After having constant problems at PSG, he left in the summer of 2023 for Saudi side Al Hilal, where in his first full season, he's played a total of 5 games, scoring 1 goal and being injured for 301 days, bringing us up to the present day. So the question is now, how? How did Neymar go from the top of the world to the bottom of the bottomless pit? How was he injured so frequently at PSG, yet for Barcelona he only missed a handful of games? Was it the style of French football? Was it the PSG's medical staff? Or is there something darker going on behind the scenes that nobody is talking about? Who knows? Let me know what you think. And while you're there, why not watch this video here about the most hated man in football? Thank you very much for watching. Make sure to subscribe, and I will see you later. See ya.